So water has been considered the universal solvent. Well, let me explain to you how that can be beneficial for our health. If you do consume purified and filtered water, then that water does have the ability to dissolve more from your body. And when I say dissolve, I'm talking about the stored minerals and toxins that the body didn't have a chance to flush out of your body. So water is a universal solvent that is very healthy to drink when it's pure. If you're drinking water that already has chemicals and minerals that are not organic, then you're defying the purpose of drinking water that would be healthy for you. So it is extremely important that the water you consume is filtered before you drink it. If not, you become the filter. So if we're drinking water that hasn't been purified or filtered of some of the inorganic minerals, and the body hasn't had a chance to filter them out as quickly as we're ingesting them, then what happens is we can't absorb them, we can't use them, so they end up being stored in different locations in the body. It's different for everybody, but think about it. Cataracts are a calcium deposit in the eyes. Arthritis or joint pains are usually also related to calcium deposits in your joints. The arteries, when arteries harden or when plaque ends up being deposited in the arteries, that's some kind of deposit that the body wasn't able to process or absorb. So here's how I look at it. If the body cannot expel toxins faster than you are consuming them, then they need to be stored somewhere in the body. So the idea is to drink pure water, and enough of it, so in a high enough volume that now your body can start releasing some of those toxins and inorganic minerals that were stored in different locations in the body. Typically, toxins are stored in fat cells. So here's an example of how powerful pure water can be in cleansing the body. If you start to give it pure water and in enough volume, like I said, you're starting to release some of those stored toxins that could be in your fat cells, for instance. Now, what happens when the body wraps a toxin in a fat cell is to take that away from damaging the organs and store it where it's kind of like in a dormant state. But as soon as you break open that fat cell and release the toxin, it goes back in transit, back into your system. So you may feel not so good when you're detoxing the body at first, because you're effectively releasing those toxins back into the bloodstream. But you need to do that in order to clean them out of your body anyway. So they call it a healing crisis. That's a good thing. When you feel a little bit down when you're flushing out these toxins, that's okay. It's a good sign. Continue with it. Maybe back off on the volume a little bit if it's too intense, but continue to do it, because what's going to happen the next day or in a couple of days is this surge of cleanliness and energy and focus that you'll realize this is working for me. So you keep at it. You just keep drinking, keep flushing. You have to give the body a chance to remove toxins faster than you are consuming them. And once you change that tide, your body will start to feel a lot better. So the healing crisis, which is a condition of when the body is releasing some of the stored toxins, you start to feel bad because it's in your bloodstream. But once it's totally removed and excreted from your body, then the body feels better. The problem with this feeling you get when you're actually getting better but feeling worse actually discourages a lot of people to continue with some of these protocols, which is the wrong thing to do. Your body's telling you, I'm releasing these toxins, you're going to feel icky, but it's going to come out of your system and you're going to feel so much better after. So the majority of the people who stick with these cleansing protocols will tell you time and time again how better they feel after. the body can actually function much more efficiently when you clean out the cells of all these toxins and stored mineral deposits.